Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Let's go!
What? I didn't try hard. Oops. What?
Let's go!
What? What? I didn't try hard enough.
Let's go!
What? I didn't try hard enough.
Let's go!
What? Here we go. Here we go. What? What?
Let's go!
Here we go.
Let's go!
What? What? I didn't try hard enough.
Let's go!
What? What? Here we go. What? What? Here we go. What? What? Here it comes.
Shadow? Thanks to you, the Master Emerald is fully restored. Please forgive Rouge. You know how she is. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Here we go.
Now then, our friends are waiting inside. Let's go. Shadow.
It's been a long, rough road, and I'm finally here. I'm moving inch forward,
This is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
Hey, hey, hey!
Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
Hey, hey, hey! No problem. Hey, hey, hey!
Get a load of this!
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Ah!
can't believe this!
Sonic? Thanks to you, the Master Emerald is fully restored. Please forgive Knuckles. You know he means well. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Yes!
Now then, our friends are waiting inside. Let's go! Sonic!
Well, I don't show off, don't criticize. I'm just living by my own feelings.
Let's go home to the planet as cool and blue as me.